I believe the stream actually crashed, dude.
Oh shit!
Hey, Varmint, are you there?
Is it back? I think we're back. Are we back? We're back.
I don't think we're back.
Please, Google, please give us better internet.
Hello, hello, stream, are you there?
Oh, it's cutting in and out, I think.
It's funny because I was saying in the future there'll be much less difficult, and then we crashed.
Well, internet is one of those things that's kind of, there's not much you can do about internet aside from like getting a completely new connection.
As I was saying before the stream crashed, in the future we'll have a lot less technical difficulties. How ironic is that? Yeah, Imperial Tournaments looks forward to working with High Fidelity to make these a little more organized and look better and all that fun stuff. We want to grow the esports community together, so eventually we can have a world championship for NA and EU. And the only way that's going to be possible is if we get a following and we get more volunteers to help these happen. So far, there's been an awesome response from the professional players, or the skilled players rather, in NA and EU, such as Inal, Enda, as much as you guys don't like them, Pomf, Daka, and there's many other names I can mention, but thank you for all the support. Throw High Fidelity a follow, and look forward to next week, where we're going to have even more tournaments. And after release, every week there will be tournaments on Saturday and Sunday. We also have some other community events I can't share right now, and we're working with NCSoft to make those happen, but stay tuned for that.
Yay!
Right, I'll pass it off to you, Rainey.
So we're going to continue going with this match in just a bit. I'm not sure how much more of those 5 minutes we have. Oh, but it feels like it's been a long day already. Whew.
Yes.
All right, so we just have the finals left, right? And the finals are also best of 5?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Okay.
think the semifinals were too long.
Oh, it's all right. I mean, sometimes it's fun to watch these games because you get more games to watch. It can be more fun.
Yesterday I looked the finals, but not the semifinals. Was it best of 5 too, or was it best of 3?
Imperial BNS runs best of 3
Oh,
semifinals.
okay.
But yeah, I mean, the more series you play in general, the belief is that it holds more value in competition. So maybe the best of 5s is a little better, right? There were games like, for example, actually I can't really think of a good example that happened in this tournament, but sometimes people go up 2-0 and then people come back 3-2. So there is that possibility, but it's all right. I think it's all fun. More matches to watch, more games to cast.
Looking back on the semifinals, did anything go differently than you thought it would? Did you think somebody else would take it to the finals? Was there any
No, I don't think so.
disappointments?
I think I mean the closest one was X-Shade and Empathy, but Empathy ended up winning in the end. So like
Yep.
Empathy went up 2 scores and then X-Shade started coming back. And then Empathy won. So I guess the only difference is it might have been less exciting if it was best of 3, right? Because then Empathy would have just won and there would be no comeback really. But
Also, I just wanted to say, Rainey, shoutouts to you, man. You're making the scene great by doing professional showcasting for these tournaments. And I've seen in chat, like, everybody's supporting you 100%. They want you to be the voice for NA and EU. So hopefully we can get a bigger following for you.
You are the
Twitch.
voice.
Yeah, you are the voice.
Oh my
man.
god, my shoulders.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't cry.
such a
Don't
heavy
cry, man.
weight. Oh,
But
my
you know
head's a
what?
tomato.
You are my voice since
It's the community that
2
can
hours.
give you. It's the community that can give you the positive outlook and boost you up, and maybe NCSoft will notice you, and have you cast some official tournaments, which would be great.
Well, thank you very much for the kind words. I'm very not good at handling compliments. It makes me feel very embarrassed. I just do my best, and I hope you guys just have fun. If Senpai at NCSoft notices me, then all the better, but I just like the idea of casting matches and having games be exciting. So that said, we're going to get into the finals soon, I guess when the players are ready. And then we're going to close out the first high fidelity tournament, and we're going to see who makes the big 13 euros. Oh, to get the yummy McDonald's. Ooh, I want it. Does that even exist in Europe? Hello? Does McDonald's exist in Europe? Kappa. I'm very excited for that.
For anybody that wants to participate in the next Imperial EU tournament, I'm posting a link for the sign up in the stream chat. So take a look at that and stay updated for the high fidelity tournament bracket sign up after we end the stream. You can find their thread on Blade and Soul Dojo to keep updated with them.
There's a lot of events that are coming these days. Oh, I need to ready up, don't I? I'm ready. I like that there's more events coming. We went from 1 tournament in closed beta, and now all of a sudden we have 3. Whew.
Yeah, it's really great.
So fun. Oh my god, the chat is trolling us.
EU confirmed for a bunch of third world countries, apparently. Oh.
All right, we're moving in to the finals. Bev versus Empathy. I got a glimpse of Empathy's confidence in this match, but I don't know. We'll see. Bev has demonstrated some excellent play, very pristine. And actually, one of the things that I'm noticing is the defensive play from Bev is actually quite fantastic. His use of invul frames, his QE dodging, his backdashing even, is very well timed. And a player that it reminds me of is watching Daka play in the North American scene. He's the most recent winner of the North American Imperial tournaments. And one of the things about his play is his pristine use of his invul frames. He's very clean in his play, very concise, and he knows exactly what he wants to do. And it really seems like Bev has a similar, at least characteristic in his play, and maybe that's one of the things that makes players very strong in this game. He dodges the charge, just as I was talking about it. That was a beautiful Q dodge on the incoming charge from the Blade Dancer, avoiding that stun. Empathy gets picked up and thrown away, and the Force Master is going to play this distance game. Spirit grab from Empathy, and I think he got that countered. What is this world? He counters it and gets the launch combo, doesn't get the relaunch, however. The timing was just a little bit off. But what the hell am I seeing? Is Bev really this good? That defensive play was simply amazing. Another grab here from the Force Master, and let's see what he can do off of it. He's going to get Ice applied to Empathy. Uses the Daze, and Empathy uses a reflex roll. Not punished by Bev. But Bev is going to continue to use Ice Blocks, and a beautiful use of Ice Block on his Spirit grab. And Empathy is just being shut down. Everything he's doing is being dodged or countered or locked out. Backdash on the stun, picked up and dropped into the stun combo. There's a launch. Relaunch is set up. Let's see if he gets the timing right this time. And he gets it. And this could be the end of the match. Daze off the reflex roll, and Bev. Bev, my man. What the heck? I mean, I knew he was really good at timing his defensive cooldowns and setting up his offense, but that was just absolutely astounding. It was a complete demolishing of the Blade Dancer. Empathy, who we know to be very, very skilled. I mean, he performed very well against Rudeus. Or, sorry, not Rudeus, against X-Shade. But Bev just puts a stop to all of that. Bev moves up 1 round against his Blade Dancer opponent Empathy. You see that in chat, they recognize that it wasn't a counter, it was a shockwave stun. So that makes more sense. However, still an impressive display from Bev. Would have been insane if he actually got the counter off of that grab, but still finishes with a strong result. Bev repairing his weapon. Not that you really need to in PvP. And here we go into the second game. Empathy versus Bev starting aggressively. Bev started the previous round using the invul on the charge stun, but this time he goes in for the offensive pressure. Forces the Blade Barrier out and ice blocks the Vortex from the Blade Dancer. Blade Dancer answers with a Spirit Grab. Let's see if he gets air combos off of this. Uses the knockdown. Reflex roll by the Force Master is going to get him away from that situation. And a parry stun into the air combo, a tab used by Bev, so the tab option is unavailable for the Force Master right now. Backdash still a thing, but the launch into the relaunch combo, and that is so much damage done to the Blade Dancer. He's on the floor. He finally gets up, and there's a parry stun. Backdash finally spent. Blade draw is still up for the Blade Dancer. This could be really bad. A grab, instant blade call, but Bev put his back to the wall and was able to kill him out of that knockback. If Bev had not put his back to the wall, the knockback would have thrown Bev to the floor and had him in knockdown position for a while, and the Blade Dancer could have followed up off that CC. But because Bev hit that wall, the CC duration was much shorter, and Bev was able to throw his counterattack instantly, or very close to instantly. And that's going to give the match to Bev. He's playing so solidly right now. What can be done? What can be done? I feel like Bev just has all the answers. Perhaps the reason why he's so well regarded. Empathy. He's having a lot of his aggressive options defended out by the Force Master. Maybe it's a question of changing up the timing or changing up the ordering at which he's using his CC. He did manage to force out the tab from Bev, and I think he got the backdash too. He had the opportunity to go in for some blade draw damage. But the pickup from the Force Master forced the blade call. And then because his back was to the wall, it was a guaranteed loss for the Blade Dancer at that point in time. Too little, too late. Let's see if Empathy can get something started quicker. Here he comes, opening with the backdash. Scared for the aggressive opening that Bev performed last round. But the Blade Barrier is actually going to be rendered completely useless. A good amount of kiting and instantly using the stun on the Blade Dancer. Bev is getting the advantage in the start, picks him up, throws him away, and continuing to pressure out Empathy. Trying to put ice stacks on the Blade Dancer. And now they're playing the distance game. Empathy is backing away. A good backdash is going to close the gap, but he gets knocked back into the stun. Here's the launch combo. Relaunch is set up, and Bev is going to drop him into the relaunch. Mistimed just a little bit. Reflex roll is spent. And another knockback into the stun. Bev already sitting in a very advantageous position. Empathy hasn't gotten anything done, but he's down to about 40% health. Uses a grab, gets tabbed out, and this is looking really bad for Empathy. Finally, the tab comes from the Blade Dancer and the Blade Barrier to follow, but no aggressive pressure is available right now because Ice Block has been used by Bev. And he still has one more in the chamber. Grab gonna whiff on that backdash, so very good job by Empathy to avoid that, and a parry stun hit. The backdash is actually spent. Bev is exposed right now. There is opportunity for damage. Backdash into the spin. Here comes the grab. Kicked away for that stun, and there's the launch combo, and he just gets eliminated by the fireball. And the control that Bev has over this match is just amazing to watch. By the time Empathy got anything started on Bev, he was already down 40% health, and that little start was only enough to cover about 5%, 10% of Bev's health. It just seems like he's hitting the Force Master with a wet noodle at this point in time. What can Empathy do? What is his answer in this situation? Is it possible that we will have 2 straight 3-0s in the 3rd, 4th place match and in the grand finals?